Ronnie the King Coleman. At his very best? Well, on the contrary, today we are taking a look at two of his worst Olympia showings. Which was the worst, 2002 or 2007? Of course, if you asked Ronnie, which one was your worst? He'd say, all of them. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Lightweight. Yep, buddy. Ding, ding, ding. Of course, he'd mean they're all the best. They're all his best. Of course, 2002, he did win the Olympia title. So I guess that's kind of a worst version. Because he's an Olympia winning version. 2007, he placed fourth, which was actually considered somewhat of a gift, considering Dennis Wolf got fifth, and he was awesome. Reminds me of Phil Heath when he came back in 2020. He got third. So there's less politics. Back in 2007, I guess that's what that says. Look at the arms for just one brief second here. His arms were diminished in 2002. Look at how puny that, which one is it? The right arm in particular, that right little arm on Coleman. Looks like he trained them babies for '07. His arms are much bigger. Of course, you look at the rest of the physique, just doesn't seem to be as fresh. He looks fresher, brand newer in 2002. But I think that would be obvious. There's no version of any bodybuilder on the face of the earth that ever existed with more potential than this 2002 version of Ronnie King Coleman, because we all know what happened the next year. Don't we? 2003 happened. Go to the next shot here, front lat spread. And this is something I noticed here that you couldn't see in the front double because of the way he was holding his wheel. I think it's his left leg. He has pretty symmetrical set of wheels, 2002, and definitely not the case in '07. Now, when you look at their heads, isn't that hilarious? He has that Egyptian mouse, like one of those cats, a serval cat, something of that nature, in '02. Sucked in cheeks. But then in '07, he's going turtle. He's going totally turtle. And you can see in the chest, things of that nature, not as fresh, but man, look at how much bigger his arms are. He had tiny little wee pins in '02. July 20th, 1963, there was a solar eclipse. Turn to the side, and for this side chest for '07, we are featured with a finals version of Ronnie King Coleman, and man, he just looks soft in comparison. You can see the outline of the delts, triceps, biceps. He just doesn't have that separation. But what he does have is a huge layer of vascularity. And I remember seeing this 2007 version of Ronnie and thinking, man, his shape's not the best, but he sure does veiny. Isn't he? Yes, he is. Side triceps. Oh, baby. I'm not here to make fun of Ronnie. He's the king. He's the king of all kings, for goodness sakes. 100 years from now, they'll still be talking about him. But this '07 side tricep looks like he is hurting for certain. Looks like a cross between prime King Coleman and nowadays King Coleman. Not as much separation in the tricep. He's showing his right arm. I don't think he ever did that throughout his career. Wonder why. Something happened for sure, but yeah. '02, guys, so much better than '07 that it's not even funny. And when you turn around and look at the backs, there is no argument. There just is no argument. '02 was a respectable version when compared to '07. I mean, he has no lats, guys. Something definitely went wrong in that area. Now, '02 reminds me of the 1980 Arnold. It's like, well, no, he definitely was way off. He wasn't his best. But still, I don't see Kevin Levrone, Chris Cormier, anything of that nature being able to defeat this '02 Ronnie King Coleman. Günther Schlierkamp, on the other hand, well, he placed fifth. He got fifth. That's kind of like arguing about Mike Menzer. Why would you even care? He got 5th. He still has to beat the guy in 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then 1st. No, sing. Lost my voice last night, by the way. I'm sure you frequent listeners, you guys could tell that. You guys picked up on that. Here's the rear double. Unsymmetrical lats. Something definitely is eating away and deteriorating that left lat. Is it the left one? Hold on a second here. Let me get my hands out, grab a pencil, start to write. Okay, yes. It's his left lat, and you notice in O2, it's not even symmetrical. So definitely an issue that plagued Ronnie King Coleman even earlier on in his career. And I am sure you Colemanites, as well as you Dorianites, you guys look the other way as far as back symmetry is concerned. Don't yous? Phil Heath, he's perfectly symmetrical as far as that's concerned. But I don't want to upset any of you Colemanites. I practiced Colemanitism before, as well as Dorianite. I was a practicing Dorianite and Colemanite. Neither. I don't follow any organized fan base for any of these bodybuilders. I see them as they are, and just so happens Coleman is the greatest. Unless you're talking to Lucian Papa. Here's the abs and thigh. Lucian Papa, something like that. He is the original Dorianite. Dorianite, sorry. We'll call him a Colemanite. He'd get upset. Not bad in the abs, I gotta say. Compared to the other shots here for 07, you'd still see the outline. Little bit of a, what do you call them? Love handles? Saddlebags. Just deeper cuts in the abs. Better silhouette, better overall shape in 02. He looks like he's having more fun, though, I can tell you that, in 07. A little smile on his face. He looks a little worried, a little thirsty in 2002. But still, maybe the best abs and thigh Coleman's ever produced here in his 2002 version. Maybe not. Maybe not. Go to the most muscular. And a perfect way to finish this one off. A perfect example of why 2002 is just head and shoulders above 2007. Sure, he's more vascular. I said that. He was maybe his most vascular here in 2007. Just jacked. Arms even improved maybe from 2002. I would suggest for sure. But look at the midsection, look at the separation in the chest, the wheels themselves, more symmetrical. Just a better Ronnie King Coleman altogether, guys. And as we finish this one off, we look at the crab position, most muscular. And I'm sure at the time, Coleman thought, I'm going to get on the bodybuilding stage again, compete again. This ain't my last time. But it was his last time. And that's sad. We'd never know. You'd never know. Last time I jumped in the wrestling ring, never had any idea. Figured I would do it again sometime, but, it's been a few years, and I probably won't do it again. But either way, guys, my point is, you're doing something you love, whether it is bodybuilding, pro wrestling, even if you're playing softball, enjoy it, because you never, ever know when it's going to be your last time. Coleman, a respectable 2002 showing here, compared to the other versions, and yeah, it downright sucks. But if it wasn't Coleman in 02, brought this exact same physique, beat everybody, I'm sure everybody would be thinking, man, that's not a bad physique. It's not a bad physique. But because it's Coleman, we hate on it. Sure is not 1999. I can tell you that for free. But it is 2002, and it is the winning version of this comparison today. Have a great one, guys.